Oh, they gonna give you your flowers. They're gonna give you your flowers. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar, popping my collar, popping my collar. Ever since you can remember, you've been working these. Okay, babe, whoever I am talking to, my, oh my, have people underestimated you, my baby. And I'm sorry that they did, but let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate you, shall we? Oh, what did I split to? Oh, a sword of truth. Oh, my girl, my man, whoever I'm speaking to, you have absolutely leveled up. You done leveled up on these. Some would say 6 7s. Number 67 could be significant to you, but you have done something that has left people praising you when they didn't want to give you your flowers. Oh, God. Let this message be for the highest will and the highest good of the other person on the end of the screen. Let them hear exactly what they need to hear for their highest will, highest good, for your path, for your purpose, for their life, in their lifetime. Hello, if you're on the other side of the screen, Daisy is, as well as the name Daisy, is significant to you. Bright orange as well as corals, even coral reefs. I'm talking to somebody who has a very expansive knowledge of space or interest in constellations. Space exploration, not feeling understood, feeling misunderstood, as well as highly intelligent. You feel like people, not that they don't measure up, but you're not understood, and you've always been set aside and set apart for this fact in your life. And honey, it's because you were meant to be someone who is a teacher. You're meant to be someone who is a leader. You are meant to be somebody who is a forerunner, a trailblazer, somebody in the forefront of their field of knowledge, of expansion, of exploration, space exploration, whatever it is. I could even be talking to a future or current astronaut or former retired. Thank you so much for your service to mankind, our humanity. This is beautiful. Oh, dolphins too, echolocation, communication systems also is important to you if none of those resonates. I get technological waves like radio waves, could even be like Wi-Fi or power companies, something of communication, expansion of human civilization. That is funneled through you, through your brain, through this beautiful brain that you have beneath your skin that you live in. Oh my gosh, how interesting is it, and how otherworldly can some of the words that I say come out of my mouth? But it is what it is, because you got people hot for you, baby. You got people hot for you, for your brains. You may have even been told you live 9 lives like a cat, or you're very quick on your feet. The name Felix as well always comes through with that, as well as Luna. Harry Potter references too. But 9 lives, 9 brains, something about 9. You could have always felt akin to, much like the coral, the sea creatures, octopi, octopuses, whatever you want to call it, you would know. With the 8 tentacles, and you imagine yourself, if you were an octopus, that you would have one more. You could have a slight, not an inferiority complex, but a inferiority complex. You're somebody who feels very superior to others, your peers, people around you, ordinary day people, as you, I almost want to say should. What is your thing with ears? You like the erogenous zones of women, their necks, their ears. Even if you are a woman, this still is something that you may do with your hair. Like you might pull it behind your ears. You might wear your hair up as well if you are a woman. If you're a male, you're very attracted when women put up their hair. Anyway, let's stay focused on the message, which is you're a freaking mastermind. Not only do you have all these different brains within yourself, this acceleration, this expansion, this knowledge of self and your discernment, but also you balance your emotions very well. So I feel like this is a career reading. When people come in at you, keep hitting my light. When lights are electricity, yes, electrician, electricity, some type of, you're a trailblazer in whatever field you work in. Are you inventing some kind of new bulb? I know we've got a lot going on with, incandescent LEDs, stuff like that, fluorescence. You got the reactive ones. What are you working on? Are you working on big power plants? Anyway, all right. Let me not tell your business all the way, but you're somebody who is very youthful in your emotions, and I feel like this is where people underestimate you, because yes, you embody all of your emotions and you may outwardly express them. People may mistake you for being immature, but they are met with fire, literal fire, when they find out the person that lives under the skin of the surface that you choose to show the world. What do you like? You like bathrobes too. You like fuzzy stuff. Judgment. Because yes, this is it. People misjudge you, and God has judged you in a very favorable manner in your life. God has given you the judgment of, honestly, like stability, freedom, expansion, knowledge. Do you know more than you let on? Yes, you do. Of course you do. And you might actually like to toy with people and their brains and their behavior. You might like to observe people's behavior before you express yourself, to let them know you see everything. Because you might just like to watch human behavior and kind of size them up and study them to prove them wrong. What? You are a savage. You are a low-key savage. God has given you this gift of judgment and discernment on others, and tisk, I feel bad for the people. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for the people who misunderstood, underestimated you, and miscalculated you. I don't feel bad for them. And God, it seems like, is also giving them judgment. Yes, confirmation that they're giving this person judgment. These people, whoever had who have not given you your flowers, didn't want to recognize you at the start of your career when you said, I have a dream, I have a passion, whatever it be, this communication, this exploration of not only maybe even space, but your own mind, your own passions. And these people are in their feelings big hard. This is the highest of all the emotional cups. You are making people dive deep within to see where they went wrong. Where they went wrong. You may even have people that you know are watching you on social media and who accidentally like your stuff and then unlike it, stuff like that. But baby, it is not going without divine introspection on these people's part. God is giving them judgment. Judgment day, ding, ding, ding. Here, also cowbells, significant to you as well. God has given them judgment. Hey, you got to dive within and see where you went wrong. Because this person, you, who expressed their emotions, who had this extreme amount of intelligence as well, you miscalculated, and now you're dealing with the consequences. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's hot. It is too hot to trot for them. You could be also into horse racing or equestrian riding, something like that, but you could be into equines, horses, or you could have had that environment growing up around horses. Me too. Anyway, the fire is hot for them, but baby, what they don't know about you is you are a dragon or a phoenix reborn out of your shell, that you were made to withstand this heat, this fire, this knowledge, this expansive knowledge of God that God's giving you in your lifetime. This ability to, and passion to create and learn has done you well, and you've welcomed this embrace of explosive, almost even explosive knowledge. And these other people get burnt. This also gives sun energy. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, God. The sun, a star in space. Here we go again with space. You are somebody who studies the cosmos, maybe even astronomy or astrology. I wouldn't be surprised if it's astrology, especially with you staying on this reading. And 3 of Wands, yes, you're moving forward in whatever this creation you are in is. You are moving forward with more passion, continued passion. This is growing passion. So you could be starting out in your career. Yes, you could be in school for this stuff, especially with the learning and the teacher. Yes, confirmation, you are in school for this. I'm speaking to a future trailblazer. You're learning. I almost said learning. So you could be of Spanish descent. But yes, you are learning. You're learning. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And yes, you are learning what? You are learning how to balance the 3D and the 5D. You're learning how to balance the earth and how it meets with the water. You're learning your elements. Even in school, you could be literally learning, I get periodic tables as well. You could be learning more of your elements, more about them, what they do, where they're at in space, stuff like this. I really get a lot of space and energy, especially with not only my tapestry in the back with the earth and the moon. You can't see, sorry, earth and the moon. You might have earth and moon tattoo like me. Hey! But no, this sun and moon tapestry. Yeah, even the sun's behind me here. You can't see. But, and the dragon too. But listen, like, look, the stars. The stars. This is you dancing with the freaking stars. Were you on Dancing with the Stars? Do you have interest in Dancing with the Stars? A dancer? Too? Interesting. Son of Cups, yes. You're in this renewal spirit of your emotions. I have the daughter and the son that represents just not, is it King and Queen in this deck? No, not quite. So yes, you're developing your emotions within your passions and career. So you're probably someone who is, I don't know, I'm getting 2 energies here, because at the beginning I had this this daughter of cups, and this is where you're playful in your spirit and people underestimate you. But 2, this is more, these are balanced cards. This is a daughter and a son, and a youthful energy. So you could be someone who is young, yes, like currently in school. You don't have to be young to be in school, which I love, always expanding one's knowledge and focus. But yeah, it looks like you're balancing maybe even the masculine and feminine within your emotions. The giver and the receiver within yourself. The giver and the receiver within yourself. Ooh, the devil. And you were unlearning societal patterns and systems, and maybe even textbooks that you don't believe is true. You know that the truth of what is told and what is truth. Everything that we learn isn't always the full truth. And so you are being called to break away from the systems in this lifetime, educational systems, societal systems. This could even be generational systems, even generational curses, things like that. A curse breaker, literally. You could be the first in your family to be doing this, or even going to college or school or higher education. Building blocks. I get building blocks. Yes, you are still building. You are breaking away from these chains that bind you and bind society. I feel like you're somebody who's going to make a discovery. Make a discovery for what you have a natural talent for. This is your purpose. Yes, thank you, God. Whatever this natural inclination towards learning, towards this love for space or telecommunications, something, even light bulbs, I got that too, electricity, like you're gonna make a groundbreaking discovery. You see, this is you. I get a masculine energy here. You're looking at something, and see the laser beams? What am I telling you? The sun again in space. This like laser beam, like it light, something with light is bringing you abundance. And this truth that's coming to you may come with some things that you have to break away from. It's going to cause a little bit of heartache following this passion and purpose. Oh my God, I keep showing what I'm trying to cover up. Yes, you may have some things die off in your life. This could be relationships. This could be locations. This could be, oh, the devil fell. Yes. And not that kind of devil. This is breaking away from societal intervention, especially in learning, in the educational system. Yeah, you're gonna have to maybe even step away from your love life for a minute while you're building, while you are branding. I get branding as well while you're finding your brand. You could even go into self-employment. You could be self-employed, somebody who is not meant to work a 9 to 5 and a trailblazer in their own career path in a 9 to 5 or some type of sense. Even if you are within a company, you're able to operate independently where you're not bound by,
let me get this card.
bound by the chains that bind most, because you're an independent thinker. This is you alone, but your eye on the prize, more abundance coming in, and yes, laser beams. Ding, ding, ding. All right, my laser person. Yep. Lasers. These are arrows. This represents fast-moving communication. Communications, yes. Laser beams, something with light, infrared light, something like that. What are you doing? Because you're working with God. This is going to come across quite magical in whatever discovery you're making. Oh my gosh, I love whoever I am talking to. You got it. You got it. Yes. And this message is bringing forth more of this emotional triumph. Whenever you make this discovery, here's people giving you your flowers. They're giving you your flowers for your brains, for your genius. I'm talking to somebody who is very ingenious in their approach to life. Inventive, very inventive as well. Me too. Oh my God, I love it. Yes! And this is abundance. This is material wealth. This is exactly what I thought. Yes, you're creating with God in this knowledge, in breaking away from systems to gain truth. And you could be somebody who is also very intuitive and has spiritual knowledge that you don't tell people about. So you know things that people don't think you know. And you explore things that people don't think that you explore. I get that when you sleep, you also explore space. You're astral projecting. You could probably do it in your waking moments as well. I'm getting somebody who's very spiritually tapped in. You are equally tapped in with spirit, with God, source, creator, God himself. Pillars. I get pillars too. Towers, totem poles. I just almost got twin towers, but like, so New York could be significant for you as a place of location that you're either moving to, considering moving to for a job opportunity, or living in currently. Pillars of foundation, but there needs to be 2 more. So you're building that. You're building that, and it's going to bring you mutual abundance in this lifetime. Yes, this is the highest form of abundance in this deck. It is not only physical abundance, emotional, spiritual, mental abundance. Like, you're gonna be equal, all sides to every coin. And with the prisms here, like, I get geodes as well, minerals. You could be a mineral collector. I won't call them rocks because I don't want offend you, and 2, because I respect the craft. Green as well. You get green. Moldavite. Do you have moldavite in your home? Green. Yes, you have some type of green stone that you work with. Stone mineral. Almost got Breaking Bad too when Hank got upset about somebody else like calling his minerals rocks. Anyway, yes, you're being called to a balance within this journey in your life. And thanks to the time systems that man seemed to create and the algorithm, I got 30 seconds left. So I'm going to stop your reading here. I trust that the right person is still watching this. Please continue on in your studies, in your journey. I love your mind, your brain. If this resonated with you, tell me how in the comments, or just like or share it. But keep trusting in yourself and trusting God. If you want to see what I have to offer and what I can do for you, you can go to my website. It's in my bio. Okay? I got a space themed surge there. Might be for you. Okay, bye.